Hello, welcome to Biology 100. My name is Elisha Mbuja. Feel free to call me Elisha. This welcome video is just to say hi and have you make sure that you understand that you've got a teacher here that's here to help you. I want to show you a little about your class for this summer and give you some tips and also let you know about what's required and some of my policies for Biology 100. This course is fully online for the whole summer. We don't meet in person, but it still is a lab class. I'll have a lot of activities for you to do. Each week you'll be doing one lab, and that will require you to just gather stuff from around your home or from the outdoors, and you'll be able to work through what it is that I've asked you to do. So let's start here with biology. You're going to be learning about all the different aspects of biology, from very small chemical reactions happening inside your cells, the division of your cells, the reproduction, the genetics, all of the pressures on the various organisms that are in life to give us all of this wonderful diversity that we have on our planet. So you'll be learning a lot of different things each week, and the main platform for learning the content is on your interactive and adaptive web textbook. And this interactive textbook is called BioBeyond. BioBeyond is held on a platform called Argos, and that's where you're going to find all of your activities that are online that are covering your kind of content material. Most students really enjoy it, and it'll be important that you are keeping up with it each week. So I have a getting started in BioBeyond PDF here, and this is going to help you walk through how to log in, how to register, and how to sign in for the first time, create an account, and gives you the idea of where, when you see a page like this, you know that you're on your way and you can begin working in the scientific reasoning lesson. Because it's a very quick summer quarter, I have things due right away. So please make sure that you don't put this off. Your first lesson that you're going to do is called scientific reasoning. You'll need to be able to hear what they're saying, but for the most part, it's a lot of reading and responding to what you just read. So it's important that you read each screen. You'll see that it'll have you click on the lesson for the week from this menu, and then you'll click Start Attempt. And then as you move through the lesson, you start your lesson, and as you move through it, you earn points along the way. You can redo any of these until the end of the quarter, so you can improve your score, continue to improve your score every single week, and that will help you to be successful in the class. So the cost for this online interactive textbook is $40 if you purchase it directly using a debit card or a credit card through the website. You can purchase it in the bookstore. They mark it up significantly. I think it's $60.96 plus tax now. However, I would only recommend doing that if you have like textbook monies or financial aid that are related to textbooks. Otherwise, I would suggest that you buy it for the $40 directly from Argos. There is a 2-week trial period, which is free, but it is really important that at the end of that 2 weeks, you do purchase access to the textbook. So that will allow you to be successful in this class. Nothing else is required. However, you can access this OpenStax Concepts of Biology text that's online, that's free if you want to, just for an extra explanation if you need it. I want you to know that all due dates are Wednesday nights at 11:59 p.m. So I have midweek due dates because I know a lot of other classes, they have Sunday night due dates. And so this hopefully will help you to kind of moderate your classwork throughout the week. Everything is posted on Canvas already. So you are welcome to work ahead or, do what you need to do to be able to stay on track for this class. Again, you'll have Bio Beyond lessons. You'll also have some other lessons in here. Let me move down to that because that's a lot of times the grading is what you really want to know this first week. So there will be these Bio Beyond activities. I'll make them out of 50 points. So they do have varying points and varying amounts of time that's needed to complete them. So I just kind of standardize each week and have them out of 50 points. I do drop one. So that's good for you because you only have a very short amount of time to complete all of this in a summer quarter. There are online lab activities. So each week, those are worth 20 points. It just kind of depends on what's going on that week. You might be submitting a worksheet, a quiz, a photo of what you did, that sort of thing. So those are all already on in your assignments. And then each week you also have a discussion board that's due. And the discussion board is there because not all of the course outcomes are covered in the Bio Beyond activities. And so we have a few other kind of terminology or other things that I want to make sure that you are exposed to and learn about based on what it is that you're supposed to learn about. There's a multiple choice comprehensive final exam at the very end of the quarter. The average on that, if you've done all of the Bio Beyond activities throughout the quarter, usually the class average is about an 85% on that. So it's very doable to get a high grade on that exam. And then finally, you do have a service learning requirement. That's because we have a course outcome that talks about describing your own impact on the local ecosystem or community. You may use any community service or service opportunities that you have over the summer. However, it does need to be during the summer months, during the summer quarter, July and August. And then I do have some online options. So I'll talk about that in a moment. One kind of cool thing about having that project in your class is that we can document that on your transcript. And so what you can do is enroll in this Service Learning 100 course. And it is a free course. It's 0 credits, so that's why it's free. It's only 100% a benefit to you. As long as you do this the required service learning project, then you will get a passing grade for Service Learning 100. So basically you get into your CTC link and choose summer 2023 term, and then enroll in Service Learning 100, which is item number 5252. And then I think they ask you to choose a start date, which you can do. And then you'll be enrolled in that class. And then here's how it will look on your transcript. So you'll have your Bio 100, Survey of Biology, 5 credits. The grade is, hopefully you'll get a 4.0, right? And then right below it, we'll have Service Learning 100. It says Service Learning for Bio 100, and then there's a pass grade there. So that's kind of to permanently document that you did some service learning and some volunteering as part of your college path. So that is completely optional to enroll in Service Learning 100, but really there's not a reason not to, unless you just at the end of the quarter, you're like, oops, I didn't do the service learning project. But I'm hoping that you're you're intending to complete all requirements of the course and get a good grade in this class for this quarter, and as well as learn a lot about biology. All due dates for everything are due on Wednesday nights, 11:59 p.m. The late work policy here you can see is that I accept all late work without penalty until Wednesday, August 23rd, 11:59 p.m. So if you decide later in the quarter to redo one of your BioBeyond lessons earlier in the quarter to kind of boost up your grade before you take the final, totally fine. The way that the BioBeyond is graded, because I'm converting it to a 50-point kind of amount in the course, I will upload the BioBeyond scores on a weekly basis. So I kind of look over all of your BioBeyond scores from the beginning of the quarter, see if anything's changed, and update them. So it's not immediate. But you can let me know, hey, I finished, I did another BioBeyond, or I redid a BioBeyond, and then I'll grade it for you. So I'm very flexible, but please do stay on track. There is a schedule of assignments and due dates, and so that will help you to stay on track. If you would like a printable or easily accessible kind of display of all of the due dates, you can click on the printable syllabus, and you can go down to the outline here, and you can see which lab is due, which BioBeyond is due, and the due date. And then at the there's a reminder, there's a discussion board assignment at the end of during every week as well. That requires you to respond to one of multiple prompts and then respond to one of your classmates. So it's not a robust discussion, but at least you get a little bit of interaction with your classmates, and you can kind of put down some of your thoughts about what you're learning for the week as well. So this is our quick summer quarter, and you can see all of the BioBeyond lessons there. I encourage you to get started, and feel free to work ahead if you have the time. I would like you to fill out this bonus introduction survey, kind of start off the quarter ahead. That will give me an idea if you'd like me to reach out to you about technology that you're using, technology that we have available in the library for you to use, as well as just anything else that's going on, and how you'd like me to address you, those sorts of things, so that we can make sure we're working together in a respectful way. I do have modules here for each week set up for you. This one is just kind of the course info. And then every week there is a to-do list. Now we're starting on July 5th, which is a Wednesday, and I actually have some things for you to do. Now, if you have trouble doing it right away, that's okay. Again, I accept late work. It's no problem. But I just put a due date there because it's our first Wednesday, and it's technically our first week. So that's what we'll do. I kind of run the weeks Thursday to Wednesday, just because Wednesday is our last day to kind of have stuff due that week. So each week you'll see that there's a BioBeyond, there is a lab, and then there's a then there's a discussion board. So every single week is like that. You can see that there's this bonus introduction survey, but if you open up your modules as well, you can get to those same assignments. So you have your BioBeyond, your lab, and your discussion board. And you have BioBeyond, lab, discussion board, and it just continues. I don't throw any wrenches in that plan. It's the same for the entire quarter. You know what to expect each week, and I think that's helpful for your own planning, because it is summertime and sometimes it's really nice to just be outside. So here's some ideas for you, for resources for you for volunteering. A lot of people actually are really happy that they have this requirement because it kind of pushes them to go outside of their comfort zone and get into the community and really do something. And that requires 3 hours of work. If you cannot do anything like that, totally understandable. I know that lives are busy. There's work, there's kids, there's just mental health. There's all kinds of stuff going on in your life. And so if that is the case, then there's this online website called Zooniverse, which has a whole bunch of citizen science projects. And here's how to participate in that for the credit for this. It's a pretty cool program, and it basically allows for scientists to post data online. Some of it is like cameras that are continuously taking pictures, and scientists just need people to go through those pictures and say, yep, there's an elephant, there's a giraffe, there's a squirrel, or whatever it is that they're looking for. And that helps them to kind of narrow down which photos they'll use for their research. Of course, multiple people look at the same pictures, so that helps them to really get good data. So if you're like, oh, I'm not qualified for that, don't worry. They expect that some citizens there will make a few mistakes, and it's no problem at all. So feel free to get onto Zooniverse and check that out if that's what you have time for. I try to keep up with the grading as much as I can. Again, it's a pretty quick quarter. Please do make sure that you're keeping up on things. Make sure you click on inbox over here and send me a message if you have any questions at all. That's the best way to get a hold of me, Canvas. I'm usually pretty good at responding right away if it's a pretty clear question. Sometimes if it requires me to go and get on BioBeyond and I happen to be not right in front of my computer, it might take a little bit longer, but I try not to let it go too long because I know that you set aside that time for that work. And if you're running into a block, it might not be good to just sit on it. So I try to get back to you as quick as I can. If for some reason Canvas is not letting you send me a message, I'm not sure why that would happen, but if that's the case, then feel free to email me, and the email address is right here. I probably won't be in my office very often. I don't have set office hours, but I'm really happy to meet with you on Zoom, and we can figure out a time. We can figure out what's going on if there's a problem with your BioBeyond, or just you have something you'd like to tell me or share with me about, whatever it is. Okay, so I hope you have a wonderful quarter. If you would like to record a message to me and send me a message, that would be awesome, so I can hear your voice and see your name and put those faces and names and voices together. That would be wonderful. If you don't want to do that, that's okay too. Totally fine. Have a great quarter, and I wish you the best.